Now, moving on to other stories now. In this day and age of climate change, farming without information on when the rains will come down or when the sun will shine is such a big risk. A weather information platform launched in partnership with the Ghana Meteorological Agency is seeking to help farmers to get better decisions or take better decisions on their farms. In this week's edition of Climate Focus, correspondent Mahmoud Mohammed Nuruddin speaks to farmers driving a change with weather information.
The farmer in the Ashanti region's Ejura usually began plowing his fields to prepare them for the major season crop of maize. He needed the rains, but the region's unpredictable weather made it impossible to predict when the rains will arrive.
Over the past few years, we were affected by long dry spells and other things.
As a result, Seydou relies on GMED weather information, which is commonly distributed via social media, particularly WhatsApp. Every morning at about 5 a.m., Seydou must check the weather forecast before planning his day's activities.
You see, when you are going to the farm and you don't have any weather information, then it's like you are in a darkness. Sometimes some of the chemicals you go and apply, it doesn't need rain. You go and apply them, you come home and the rain falls on them, it becomes waste. I think it has helped a lot. It has helped.
Ejura is located in the Ashanti region, which received averagely 1,500 millimeters to 2,300 millimeters of rain per year. During the last 5 years, annual rainfall ranges between 2,500 millimeters to 3,200 millimeters. However, the area shares a boundary with the Bono East regional town of Atibobo, giving it a slightly different weather pattern. To take the guesswork out of farming in a country with unreliable rainfall, the Ghana Agricultural Sector Investment Program GASIP funded the installation of 12 satellite automatic weather stations across the country.
Okay, so the first thing we do is validation. There are man-made stations within the northern sector that have already been calibrated over the years, and so we use those as standards for the automatic stations. So we compare the data from the automatic station with the data we have from the manual station and see how the data from the two stations correlate. If you are able to standardize the automatic station to give you the accuracy the manual station will give you, then you can rely on that. So that's the first thing you do, calibrate the automatic station to meet the standard that you want. Once you get that, the next thing is to quality control the information coming from there. So if you are getting, sometimes it's just sensor, it will probably accumulate some dust, and so we'll be giving you some wrong figures and all of that. So you constantly monitor and see that you are maintaining the place, you are cleaning the sensors quite regularly, and you are monitoring the data to see that every data you are getting from there is something that is realistic. You don't get any temperature value and just feed your models with them. You validate and see that every data you are getting there is what you should rely on. So that's what we're doing to make sure that we are getting the right data to feed our models for forecasting.
Your body rests, your money rests, and all that.
His colleagues Abdul Gafar Usman and Suleiman Abubakar were in the same boat. Both have lost money in previous seasons.
Last 2 years, for instance, in fact, in terms of monetary, I can say I lost about 12,600 rather, because I plowed my land, I planted, and I have to do the spraying. We had some weeds here, which locally we call it adanko milk. That adanko milk, in fact, if you spray it and you're not lucky, it will not work. Especially immediately you finish spraying, if it rains, it won't work. I had that problem. I have to replow the land again and plant. I did, in fact, still I have to go for the third time, because then time I did not know, we were not given the update. So I did not know that the season, the rainfall pattern is small. So I went into it. At the end of the day, I didn't get anything.
Looking at the time I wasn't on the platform, I only see rain and go and farm. there is a season whereby the way the rain blade, when it comes, we feel it will go far. We went and put all our monies and everything. Later, it couldn't go far. But if it were to be today, the platform will update me. This rain is going far. It's not going far. Don't do it.
But now that they have relied on SEDU for weather information from GMET, they say they plan their day well. Farmers say weather information from GMET is now improved. They can now save time, energy, and resources. Know when the rains will come, and the rains will not come at all. So they can now plan their farming activities very well.
Decision, the right time to plant, right time to plow, right time to do your spraying. Some time back, we used to buy chemicals, spray our farms, then the water will come and spoil everything. Because if you spray and it didn't take some hours before it rains, you have to spray again. But since we started getting the updates, it helps because it will tell you when it will rain. So you also have to take your own decision, the right time to spray, so that you will not run at a loss. So it helps a lot.
But currently, the platform is helping me a lot to know when to farm farm produce. It helps me to plan well. But in the olden days, you may see the rain raining, you may feel that the rain will go far. You go and plant your plants, you do everything, the rain will stop. But currently, the platform, the way it's effective, it is helping me a lot in my farming.
Very useful, not to me alone, and to farmers. Some of the farmers that are in contact with us, it is very useful. Sometimes people used to call me in the morning and ask, Charlie, how is the weather going to look like this morning? It's like I've become more or less their weather guide. You get me?
Usually use the local language. Some of my friends speak Hausa. I use Hausa to tell them. Some speak Twi, others speak Mampurli, Dabani, and the rest. I try to tell them so that they also take advantage of it.
One of the challenges of GMET over the years has been getting the message directly to those who use them, particularly farmers. According to GMET meteorologist Joshua Samoa, most farmers are uneducated, making it difficult to get the message to them.